weighing 285 pounds, Gary the Hog Young. His partner from Iowa, weighing 311 pounds, Tugboat Taylor. Their opponents tonight are 2/3 of the world-class six-man tag team champions. First, from Dallas, Texas, weighing 246 pounds, Lance Von Erich. His cousin from Denton County, Texas, weighing 225 pounds, Mike Von Erich. Your referees and Kozak.
Mike and Lance Von Erich here in the ring at Gillies as they go up against Gary the Hog Young and Tug Taylor. Tag team action at its best. A little later on, we'll have a six-man tag team match for you as Matt Bourne, Buzz Sawyer, and Master G team up against the Youngbloods and Manuel Villalobos. That's later on today, so don't go away. Well, it is Mike Von Erich and Tug Taylor starting out for their respective teams. It's Tug Taylor on the ropes, Mike Von Erich in front. The referee, Nick Kozak, says break, and he does. Mike Von Erich. That's good to see Mike in the ring. Of course, Lance is in the corner with him. We'll see him in just a little while as Tug swings and Mike misses. Mike comes moving out of there. Tug Taylor, 300 pounds. Locks up with Mike Von Erich. Oh, look at Mike drop down. Nice arm drag as Mike Von Erich quickly dropping down and taking that arm and just throwing Tug Taylor down the middle of the ring. Tug Taylor complaining to the referee that Mike had a handful of hair, but as you saw, all he had was the arm. Mike and Lance Von Erich. There's another move by Mike Von Erich. Members of the great Von Erich wrestling family. You saw Kevin the last couple weeks here on television, and you'll be seeing him again. And of course, we hope that very soon we'll be able to give you for an interview Gary Von Erich. Mike Von Erich goes in. It's Tug Taylor coming out with a side headlock. There you see Lance in the corner. Mike trying to make his way over, I believe, to tag out the Lance. Tug Taylor not letting him get there, and it's Mike coming out with a hammerlock on Tug Taylor. Ooh, does he push that arm up. There's a tag, and it is Lance Von Erich. Grabbing Tug Taylor, whips him across the ring, gets up in the air for a nice drop kick. And Tug Taylor bails out, as that's all he wanted right now. He had enough. One of those drop kicks from the barefooted Lance Von Erich. Tug makes his way in on the other side of the ring. You see his partner, Gary the Hog Young, standing in the corner behind. Tug Taylor with a knee to the midsection of Lance Von Erich, a forearm to the back. It's Lance throwing one of his own, and then Tug Taylor quickly coming back, but Lance stays right with him. That's to the throat, had to be. Tug Taylor with a fist. Come on, Lance! Here's a tag, in comes Gary Young. Come on, Lance! Gary Young catches one from Lance Von Erich. He catches one on the side of the jaw. Oh, and Gary Young got Lance coming in, and now Gary Young turns things around. Here comes Lance Von Erich, whipping Gary Young to the rope. There's a clothesline, and down goes Gary Young. Boy, scoops him as he got him coming off that rope and slammed him down. And now he tags out, and in comes Mike Von Erich. There's a kick from Mike. Oh, he throws a good punch to the side of the head. Now he takes the Hog, whips him into the turnbuckle across the way, and comes in with a knee. Another knee. As referee Nick Kozak tries to get Mike Von Erich to pull the Hog out of the corner, and he does. Mike Von Erich dives across the chest of the Hog, Gary Young, and he gets a 2 count. Mike Von Erich moving very quickly in the ring. Von Erich rolls Gary Young up again, but only a 1 count as Gary Young was able to kick out, and Gary Young decided, I better get out of here and let Tug Taylor come back. So it's 300-pound Tug Taylor in the ring. Taylor in behind, picks Mike Von Erich up, takes him down to the mat. Mike Von Erich switching, moving, trying to twist and turn, and he does. Is he going to be able to get over to tag out the Lance? Yes, he does! And Lance Von Erich is in the ring. Here comes Tug Taylor, and Von Erich in front. Flips him into the air and down to the mat. Now he reaches down and grabs him, has him up. That's 300 and some pounds that Lance Von Erich was slamming. Here's an elbow across the chest of Tug Taylor. The count is 2, and Tug Taylor picks up the shoulder. Here's a tag. Now it is Gary Young back in the ring. Gary Young holding onto the head and punching Lance Von Erich. Here comes Lance with a couple to the midsection. Lance grabs him by the arm, whips him into the ropes, gets in front. There's another one of those drop kicks. It may be all over here. No, as Gary Young kicked out from underneath Lance Von Erich. Going for a suplex. Oh, he's got him over. Here's the count, and it is 2. As Gary Young had enough left to get out from underneath Lance Von Erich again. Lance tags out. He holds the arm of Gary Young as Mike Von Erich is up on the rope and dives into that arm. Nice move there on a tag in by Mike Von Erich. Puts a twist in that arm. That takes Gary Young over. Mike Von Erich holds onto the arm bar. Mike Von Erich and Lance Von Erich. Tag team combination against Tug Taylor in the hall. Gary Young. Here comes Lance in. Now all 4 men getting into the action. Mike Von Erich has Gary Young in the ring. Here comes Lance with a drop kick on Tug Taylor. The legal man is Gary Young. They lay him on the rope. The Von Erichs whip him across the ring. Drop kick from Mike. An elbow from Lance. Here's the count. And now Mike Von Erich goes after Tug Taylor. Lance is with Gary Young. Lance whips Gary Young into the ropes. Lance has him for another one of those scoop power slams. Mike Von Erich punching it out over there with Tug. Now it's Lance picking up Mike off that rope as he bounced him into the rope, throws him down onto Gary Young, and it's 1, 2, 3. So the tag team combination of Lance and Mike Von Erich have their hands raised as they defeat Gary Young and Tug Taylor. The Von Erichs win.